Hey guys, welcome back to Lindsey Loves. Today is kind of a late night video for me. I'm not going to tell you how late it actually is because it's shameful that I'm already sleepy, but I'm really excited about the things that I want to share with you tonight, so I'm going to go ahead and press through because I think there are going to be some really good things, or at least I hope there are going to be. We're going to kind of dig into this together. I've had these items sitting here for a few weeks and I've been so tempted to go through all of them, but I wanted to wait for you guys. I have a lot of dupes to share with you for Louis Vuitton bags, specifically their Damier Ebene, which I believe I'm saying right, but you can correct me if I'm not, which is their brown checkered print. I do have a couple items that are the Damier Azur, which is the kind of white creamy color and kind of grayish blue checkered print, but I'll tell you why I only have a couple of those. And why I don't have any of the monogram prints, but these are what we're going to focus on today. These are all from Walmart. These are all $50 or under, I believe, and so you can't go wrong with this. They're not exact dupes. They're not like the super fakes that have the actual Louis Vuitton logo on them like some bags do that you can get from knockoff sites. These are actual bags that look similar to Louis Vuitton. Obviously, from a distance, you're not going to be able to tell the difference at all. But what got me into this and what made me want to do this video in the first place was something that I thought was really exciting. So here's a little quick story time. So recently I was at a consignment shop. They have some items there that are definitely luxury, definitely things that I can't afford even secondhand. I saw a little Louis Vuitton kind of key clay type pouch, and I'll show you one that I have. I had to grab this real quick. I will show you one that I have that is a like fake, where it does have an actual label on it and it has a little Louis Vuitton right there and it has little logos like right here, but this is a fake. This is not genuine. And I bought this, I believe, off Poshmark a while ago. It doesn't have a brand, so I can't even tell you where it came from, but it was pretty much exactly this item, except it was the real deal. And so I was really excited to actually look at it, and I saw it there in the counter. I asked if I could hold it because I'm obsessed with luxury things. I know I probably won't ever be able to afford them, but I love the idea of them, and so if I have a chance to even hold it and just see what it's like in person, I get really excited. I don't live in a town where there are lots of Louis Vuitton, so I thought it was going to be really cool. So they got it out for me, they put it on the counter, and right next to it, I happened to have my Daisy Rose wallet, which, if you guys know, is a brand they sell at Walmart. This is the kind of azure version, it's the white version, and I'll show you why I still have the tags on this one, why I haven't used this one. But I had the brown one sitting right next to an actual Louis Vuitton item, and I tell you guys, I could not tell the difference. Now, I know that there's a difference as far as the branding with the little logo like I showed in that one, but as far as the feel, that's what I thought was going to be so different. I thought surely the Louis Vuitton would feel so much nicer, so much more classy, really good quality, and it didn't. And maybe this is just my opinion, but when I had this sitting on the counter and I had this item that cost, you know, $800 or $900 new for this tiny little pouch, they felt exactly the same. The canvas, the coated canvas, felt exactly the same. It didn't feel like one was plastic and one was not. It didn't feel like one was nicer and one was not. If I was blindfolded, I would never in a million years be able to tell the difference of the quality of how those two items felt. And that got me thinking. I have a few of these Daisy Rose items and I love them and I use them. And so I thought, what else is on Walmart besides this Daisy Rose brand that I can check out and see if there are some good pieces? So that's what we're going to do today. I was really excited after getting to hold that in my hand and see that there really was not a difference as far as how the quality felt. And I'm sure maybe the stitching is better. I am sure there are reasons why it is $800 or $900. But honestly, I think a lot of it is just the fact that people will pay that just like they would with Chanel or anything else. And while I would love to have a Chanel bag, I would never spend that much money on a bag unless I was a millionaire, because I just have other things that I need to spend my money on. I love luxury things. I think they're gorgeous. I dream about them. But I have 3 kids. I have a car that I have to pay for. I have groceries that I have to pay for. So it's just not something that's in my lifestyle or my budget. So these are alternatives today, and I'm really excited to get started to show you guys what I have in store. First, I'm going to show you why we're not going to do the white and blue checkered print, and that is because I feel like it's going to vary too much. Now, this is just my experience with the Daisy Rose brand, but this is what their kind of never full dupe is, and I have used this bag. I will use this bag again this summer, I'm sure. It's a great bag that doesn't have the print inside with the stripes like the regular Neverfull does, but it does have a few pockets. It has a zip pocket. It has a little clasp that you can make it close on the top with. It does have this little pouch, again, just like the Louis Vuitton, that is attached on this side, but you can unclip it on the inside. So that is kind of accurate to the bag itself. But the problem I have with this, I guess 2 problems. The first one is that if you can see this, maybe you can't tell from here, I don't know on camera what it's looking like. This is very, very yellow, very yellow. So even through the blue or the gray, whatever you want to call it, there are yellow lines running through it, but through this creamy color, there is so much yellow, it's off-putting to me. So I'm not a fan of it. And what's strange, I haven't used this wallet yet. I've used the brown one to death, and I actually just ordered a new one when I was doing this haul, so I'll show you the brown one. But this one does not have that yellow tint at all, at least when you put it next to each other. I can still see a little yellow when I'm looking at it just by itself, but putting it side by side, you can see a huge difference how white this looks compared to how yellow this bag looks. It has nothing to do with age. This is the way it came. Day one, it looked like this. And so I wasn't a huge fan. I still love the bag. I'm still going to use it, like I said, but it does not look as accurate, I think. I think this is much more accurate to the color of the actual Louis Vuitton. So it's just something to keep in mind. If you don't care, then go for it. I still think it's cute. And if you do care, this wallet is a lot more, I think, accurate to the real deal. And I do love this wallet. I'll show you the brown, like I said, in just a minute. The other problem I have with this bag is on the real bag, this is the shadow leather, which means it changes color. So it starts off a very light color and it gets darker and darker as you use it, your hand oils and things like that. It weathers and it turns into this really gorgeous brown. Because this is not leather, it's not going to do this. So it is going to stay this color forever, and that's a really big giveaway that this is not real. Of course, there are other giveaways, and it's not going to be an exact dupe. We already have established that, but it is just something that makes it more noticeable. So if you are looking to be more spot on with it, this is something that's going to give it away. So for that reason, we're not going to go into this colorway. We're going to stick with the brown checkered print, but I just wanted to throw those out there. I do love this bag, and I definitely love this wallet. I can't wait to use this summer. So I'm excited about both, but I'm going to show you the other items that I currently own, and then we're going to get into the new items as well. So the first one I want to show you is the same thing in the brown, and I love this bag so much. I've actually taken my kids places, put a smaller purse inside this, and then put extra things in there because I needed a tote, and my purse that I was carrying at the time was not big enough. So I love it for that reason. You can just throw everything in there. I have so much stuff in here right now that I'm not going to show you guys, but I do have a kind of organizer, and it's got lots of zippers. It has lots of compartments, and I can link that below. I got the cream color so that it would look good in the cream colored bag, but I love it for this bag too because you can really see your items. This one has a just plain red interior. It does not have the stripes either. It does have the clasp, like I said. What I also love about these bags is that you can cinch them up, so if you don't want them to be this wide, and I do have a shaper in mine, like I said, that organizer that kind of keeps it in this shape, you can pull these on the side and make it more of a square. It cinches it up a lot instead of making it more of a flared out tote style, so I really like that. This is not the most comfortable bag because the straps are thin, but I did take this to the hospital when my last child was born, and it was something that I could just throw a bunch of things in, like I said, and I really appreciate having it. I love my Marc Jacobs totes now. I didn't have those then, but I really love this one. It's very handy, and I would definitely recommend it. Is it a spot-on dupe? Probably not, but it's very close, and I think it's closer than the white version, so I wanted to show you guys this one really quickly. It's held up really nicely. I don't see any wear on the corners, and like I said, I've used this for years. I've had this for at least 3 years, so I really enjoy this. Next up, I have a little cosmetic case. This is also from Daisy Rose, and really like this one as well. Currently, I'm not even using it for a cosmetic case. What you guys see behind me is where I keep all my makeup. I actually have a little more over there. I have way too much makeup, so this would be a travel pouch that I would use, and that would be about it. But I keep my extra wallets in here right now, so I have a lot of Coach wallets in there, and that kind of helps it keep its shape. So that's what I'm using it for, is just kind of a storage pouch right now. But I really do like this. It's the same quality as the tote bags. It has a really nice smooth zipper. It has this extra little handle here. So it does have the little Daisy Rose logo there on the back, and just really simple, but doesn't have any pockets, anything like that. If I did go on more trips or I did have less makeup, then I would definitely be using this more, but right now it's just kind of a catch-all storage pouch. A couple more things from Daisy Rose, and then we're going to get into the other brands. I have, I think, 3 other brands to show you. I'm so excited to see what those look like, because while I am familiar with Daisy Rose, I'm not familiar with the other brands at all. So I just wanted to show you how this one came. This is the wallet that I ordered, and this is one that I already have. I've had this for at least 2 years, and just now the zipper is starting to get a little funky and weird, so I decided to order a new one. These are only about $20, and honestly, I love these just as much as I love my Coach wallets. They're that good. So I wanted to show you how they come wrapped. They have this little Daisy Rose tissue paper here, and then it has the little hang tag. This is their trifold wallet. It is the same as the white one I showed you, exactly the same thing. But I'll show you what this looks like quickly. So you have a snap here, like an envelope, and it opens up. You have some foam there, but you have so many card slots, tons of room for all kinds of things. In the back you have a pocket for cash, and then you have the zipper pocket on the back, and that's the one that I've used so much. I've stuffed it way too full, so I feel like it's my fault more than the fault of the product, but you can put some coins in there. I think next time I'm just gonna have a separate coin purse and not even worry about it, but right now I have some coins falling out into my purse, so I wanted to replace it. But yeah, lots and lots of room. You can see lots of card slots, and then you even have a space behind here and a space behind here if you wanted to store some more cash or some photos, something like that. And then you do have the Daisy Rose logo right there as well. So like I said, $20. This feels exactly like the Louis Vuitton pouch that I felt. I'm really happy with this one. I love it enough that I bought it twice now, so I just think this is a great item to have. Okay, this one I did peek at, which is why the tissue paper is off. But this next item is a wristlet, and this is a pretty large wristlet, which I think is really nice. It comes with this little handle that is detachable. It has this little hook and D-ring there, so you can detach that if you want. And then it has this zipper here. So like I said, this is also by Daisy Rose. And this one has the Daisy Rose logo right here. It also has tons of card slots, if you can see, much more than most of the wristlets I own, which is really nice. And then you have a large slip pocket here on the back. And then, of course, the main compartment, which is actually pretty roomy. Just for comparison's sake, I'll show you what this looks like inside so you can see how big each of them are. So I could fit like almost 2 of those wallets in there if I wanted to, if they were standing up, and that is what it looks like if it's sitting down in there. So there is a lot of room. This also feels like a little bit squishy, like it's padded, so I feel like it's going to be really secure and hold up really well. The zipper again is smooth, it's really nice. It comes with the little plastic on there so it doesn't get scratched, and this one has a little brown trim all the way around it. So Really love this one. I wasn't planning to keep this, but now that I'm looking at it, I kind of love it. I feel like it'd be an easy piece to take out of one of my Marc Jacobs totes or another larger bag and just put my essentials in here if I wanted to run in and out of a store quickly. And also I love that these would match, so love both of these so far. Now let's get into these other bags that I haven't seen yet. Okay, so like I said, these come from a few other brands. I don't even know which is which when I'm opening these up because I don't know if the wrapper had anything on there. So I'm just going to open one at a time. I'm going to give you my thoughts and they'll all be linked down below as always. So if there's one that you like, you can go check it out. But I am impressed. This one came in this dust bag. It's just a little dust bag that has a flap, but it is like a little felt kind of bag. It's really nice. So I'm glad that it came with something like that. It's something that's kind of an extra. They didn't need to do that, so I always appreciate when they do. So this one is one that I was most excited about. I love the Pochette Matisse from Louis Vuitton, and this is kind of their interpretation of that. So see how this looks and what it's like, but so far it's really cute. So you have this lock here in the front. You pinch it and it opens up like that. And then you have 3 compartments, which is also like the Louis Vuitton. Again, I believe there's a striped lining, so this one does not have a striped lining. It's kind of a velvet fill material, which is kind of interesting. It has the 3 main compartments. It does not have any other pockets, so it's just these 3 pockets here, and that's it. It does have this inside lining, so that's nice. And then on the back, it has a zipper pocket, it looks like, and that's that same fabric lining right there. So another smooth zipper. I'm impressed with this one. By the way, this feels exactly like the other ones. I don't think this is Daisy Rose, so I'm not sure, but I am impressed that it feels just as nice quality as the other ones. It has a little handle like the Pochette Matisse does right here, and then it comes with the shoulder strap. This is what the shoulder strap looks like. So it clips on to the side. I'm going to go ahead and undo this just so I can see what it looks like because I'm curious. It also has a buckle here and it's got several holes to adjust, so that's really nice to know. Really easy to clip on. So this is what it looks like, and then it could be adjusted a little bit shorter to about here. So you've got decent amount of room there. You could either have it be a shoulder bag or a crossbody bag depending on how tall you are. I will say one thing I see right here on the top is this little piece of what looks like glue, so I'm not super excited about that. It may just be that bag that I was sent. I don't know that it would be on every bag, but I do want to point it out because it is something that I noticed. But if you squish it out a little bit more and you actually had this full, it would expand obviously and look more like that. So I do really like this. I kind of want to keep this one too. I'm gonna have a problem. My husband is like, why is there an explosion of brown checkered purses in my room? But has a little tab here as well that matches this, and then it does have the piping on the side just like that wristlet did. So that's what this one looks like. Again, it has kind of that thicker, almost like squishy texture to it. It feels like it's going to be really nice and substantial. I don't know as far as wear and tear, but I can tell you with my Daisy Rose products, I haven't had problems with those at all. They still look brand new as far as like the corners and things like that. So really impressed with this one. Definitely very cute. I love the Pochette Matisse, so I think this is a really good option. Like I said, I know this is under $50 and I think it's gorgeous, so it might be worth a try, and love that it comes with its own dust bag. Okay, this next bag is one that I am personally not a fan of, but I ordered several because just because I don't like one doesn't mean that you guys might not. Everybody has different taste, and I know this is definitely a popular bag. So again, this one came in the same kind of dust bag. I don't know if it's from the same company or not. It just has a generic tag, so I don't know what brand it's from, but I'll link it below. So this is the one that has, and I'm sorry that I don't know the names of all the Louis Vuitton bags, but this is the one that has like the several purses kind of hooked together that you can, I believe, use separately or together. They each have these little tabs here in the front. These do not have the brown piping. It's just the checkerboard kind of print all the way through. And you can see that they're like not all the way connected. It's just on these D-rings here. So let's open the first one and see what this is like. This one does not have a smooth zipper at all, I'll tell you that right off the bat. I'm having a hard time getting this unzipped. So inside that first compartment here, which I do notice a couple little strings hanging down, but I just wanted to point that out. You do have that little circle case that unzips all the way, it looks like. Not a lot you're going to be able to put in there. You could put some coins in there, maybe some receipts or something. It would not be a lot. That's how much room you're dealing with, so not a whole lot of room. And then here's the little hook that hooks on to what I assume is a strap in this other pouch. So let's open that up and see. The zipper on this one is very smooth, so that's nice. So in the second pouch, it looks like it comes with 3 straps actually. Wow, okay. So the first strap is going to be a skinny strap, kind of like the Pochette Matisse, and this one is just plain brown. Nothing exciting, but you could use that. You could also use this big strap, which is like a nylon webbing strap, kind of like the Marc Jacobs ones. And it's got gold buckles right there. Very nice. It has like the little faux leather on the tip right here as well. And then finally, you have this little gold chain. It looks very delicate, but it actually does have a decent amount of weight to it, and it's really sparkly, really pretty, and it has these little clasps here on the end that you can use to attach it. I'm not going to go through attaching all of these because I know you guys want to see the other bags, but I'll just show you quickly what this looks like if you were to use it on one of the bags. This is what it looks like if you attach it to a bag. You could either attach it to the smaller one or take the smaller one off, attach it to the bigger one, whatever you wanted to do. But that's what that looks like. It's actually a pretty cute look. It'd be a really cute date night look. It would go under your shoulder like that. I think that's really pretty. So I actually love this chain a lot. But then it also has this strap, which is the skinnier one. I can show you what that looks like really quickly too. Just a plain brown strap, nothing super exciting. And then you have the webbing, and I've seen people wear this like with the chain hanging down, with this attached, and with this attached to the belt kind of buckle. So there's a lot going on this bag. That's how it is, I know, with the real Louis Vuitton bag. By the way, this one does have a zip pocket on the inside of the biggest bag. There are a lot of options with this one, and I think that's the coolest thing about it, is that you have 3 different straps, 3 different kind of purses, or at least 2 purses and maybe a coin purse, and you can wear it so many different ways. So I really love the chain on this, and I think that is probably the thing I love most about it, but lots of options with this one. We have 2 more bags. I'm excited about both of them. This one came in a dust bag, but it's a little bit unique. It is a huge kind of tote bag. It's a very like thin feeling bag, nothing super nice. Kind of feels like the thing you get off of Amazon, but I just wanted to let you guys know that it did come with that. And let's see what this one is. I don't know which either of these bags are, so I'm going to be surprised along with you guys. So this one looks like it has big handles, and it's kind of like a satchel style bag. Again, I don't know who makes this. They just put this hang tag on there, but it's nice that they have all the metal covered up and the handles covered up so nothing's going to get damaged. Let me open it up and see what it looks like on the inside. Okay. So this one actually has what there's trying to be a little bit Louis Vuitton like, with their logo print and their stripes here. It's still not a super fake or anything, but they are trying a little bit more. You do have 2 slip pockets on this inside part right here, and then the rest is just completely open. And if I fluff out the bag a little bit, we can see what it looks like a little bit better. It is a tote style bag. This is what it looks like on the side. It does have that brown piping on the side, and it does have this brown area here. And then this is what the bottom looks like. No feet on this bag. It kind of gathers in pleats in a way. So those are the handles. That's what that looks like. And all of the hardware is the same kind of gold color as the others. And I can show you what one of those buckles look like here. If I take this off. So that's what the buckle looks like. And then this one comes with a crossbody strap as well, and it looks similar to the last one. It's just the brown, and it comes with the gold. This one feels like a more substantial purse. Like the handles feel a lot nicer and more comfortable than the Neverfull dupes for sure. And it feels a little bit heavier, but definitely not too heavy at all. It just feels like it's a little bit more of a substantial bag. So I could put this one on the crook of my shoulder like this, and it would be very comfortable, and it doesn't doesn't feel too big or too weird. But then you also have this crossbody strap where you could have a long shoulder bag or crossbody, and that would be really handy as well. So I'm actually a big fan of this one. I like the shape. I don't know what this is a dupe for, or if Louis Vuitton makes a bag that looks exactly like this. So if you guys know, please let me know down below in the comments. But I'm really thrilled with this one. I like it a lot, and it feels like really good quality. And again, I believe this one's under $50 as well. All right, I have one more bag to show you. Again, we have this yellow kind of felt dust bag, so really like that. And I think I know what this one is. So I just want to say one thing quickly before we get into this. This looks absolutely crazy to me. The shape of this is wild to be in a bag, but I have heard that the Louis Vuitton bag, the real version, comes exactly the same way. So with that said, this is supposed to be a version of the Speedy bag, which is definitely one of the most popular bags that Louis Vuitton sells. It's been around for such a long time. I don't even know how many decades, but it's a classic and kind of a definite nod to their luggage like beginnings. So if you unfold it, it immediately looks a lot better. This is one that I would probably get a shaper for, but once you put things in it, it's going to look a lot better anyway. But these wrinkles will iron out in time, especially, like I said, if you get a shaper. So really love this one. This definitely also feels weighty and nice, really good quality. So this one does come with a red liner. It is a solid red liner, not any kind of stripes or anything like that. And then it does come with, it looks like a little flat pocket here. And, oh, that's kind of cute. All right, so you've got a little pocket here that is like plastic lined, not a fan of that, but inside that was a little lock and key. So you can put that on your bag, which is really cute. And you've got this little tab here on the inside as well. Not sure what that's for, but I wanted to mention that really quickly. And then it comes with, again, the basic brown handle. That seems to be the common denominator in all of these, but you've got the gold and you've got the brown handle there. So just like the Speedy, you could clip these on to the ends and have a shoulder bag or a crossbody bag, depending on what you wanted to do. I don't know what size Speedy this is supposed to be, but you guys can let me know if you know. But it's a decent size for sure. That's what we're looking at. So definitely like a luggage looking bag. And honestly, the Speedy is not my favorite bag. When I look at it, I just don't feel like, I don't know, I have to have that. But when I'm holding this in my hands now, I'm kind of, I don't know, I'm having second thoughts about it because I really like the way this looks. It's really cute, and I feel like it would be kind of a cute overnight bag. I also saw on the Walmart website that they do have a bag that's kind of similar to this, but it's a duffel, and it is an overnight bag, and it's in this same kind of coated canvas looking style, the same print. And so I think that would be a really cool option if you were going on a little trip to bring something like that with you. This is what this one looks like, and I think it's really cool because you could actually use this lock and key on these zippers. I have another Coach purse that's like this. I'll take these off so that I can show you. One more quick thing I wanted to show you guys is that for the lock and key, you have these two zippers here with the holes. You can actually use this lock to lock these together and keep it really secure. So that's kind of a cool option if it's a like work bag and you're wanting to keep things protected, or if it's a travel bag and you're concerned about things, you can just lock that up and you have the key right there. I think that's really, really cool. So another little extra feature about this one. Really love this. I would say definitely out of all of them, other than the ones that I already own, I think this one and the Pochette Matisse dupe are probably my favorites. But yeah, I love the Neverfull dupes. I love the wallets, and the wristlet was great. Of course, I love the makeup case, but I will link to all of these brands below and to all of the bags that they carry for each brand. They do these in other colors. Like I said, they even do a lot of them that aren't specifically Louis Vuitton inspired. So if this colorway isn't your thing, or just the Louis Vuitton kind of style in general isn't your thing, they have the same bags in other colors. So lots to choose from, but definitely I think some of these are going to be my favorites Not sure which ones I'm going to be able to send back because I'm really loving some of these and they're just so inexpensive. I feel like I could throw this around and really use it well and not feel bad if it gets ruined or damaged, but at the same time, I know how my other bags have held up, and they've held up so well that I don't feel like I need to be worried about them at all. They've done so amazingly. So really pleased with this haul today. I hope that it was helpful for you guys and maybe you found something that you like if a Louis Vuitton bag is not in your budget either. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Make tons of bag videos as well as try on hauls, and I would love to have you here on the channel. Also wanted to thank you guys so much. I recently hit 2,500 subscribers and I'm blown away as usual that you guys continue to come back and support my channel. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to my family. So thank you very much for that. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.